guys, Dylan, this is BC Sports Report. I'm here with my dad.
Hi, Dylan.
Nice to have you on the show.
Great opening week.
Okay, great opening week. I thought it was a great week of football. I'm going to start with my top 10. So number 10, I'm going to go with Michigan State. Levon Bell, that defense. I know Andrew Maxwell had a little bit of a rough game, but he'll get better. I think Michigan State had a great defense. I think they played great against Boise State. Bell, I think he could be a Heisman candidate. He's the dark horse Heisman candidate. I was really impressed by the way Michigan State played. Number 9, I know Oklahoma State was up number 19 last week, but now they're up to number 9 after 84 points against Savannah State. I know it's Savannah State, but still, if you can score 84 to nothing, I don't care who you're playing. You're always a very impressive team if you can win like that. Okay, West London was 11 for 11 before he came out. Okay, number 8, I'm going with LSU. I know that, yeah, their offense is just alright. They have good defense, good special teams. I just think that their offense isn't good enough to play with someone with a bigger offenses in the SEC. Okay, so number 7, I'm going with Florida State. Got a huge win yesterday, 69-3. I really like E.J. Manuel. I think he's improved, and that defense is also a great defense too. Number 6, I'm going with Arkansas. Arkansas, they struggled a little against their defense, but their offense was still very good. They gave up 24 points to a Division II school, but they still won. I think they have a great offense. I just think they need to work on their defense. Number 5, I'm going with Georgia, the Georgia Bulldogs. It was your upset was against Buffalo. I guess they struggled a little against Buffalo. It was close in the first half, but Georgia pulled away in the second half. I had them kind of ranked higher before last week, but I don't think they're as good as I thought they were going to be, so number 5. Okay, number 4, West Virginia. This game scored 69 points against Marshall last year, and Florida International only scored 10 against that defense. They're an explosive offense. They can score against anyone. In the Big 12, I think they're a very impressive team. Number 3, I'm going with the Oregon Ducks. They got that high-flying offense. They scored 57 points against Arkansas State last year. I'm very impressed with Oregon.
Solid picks.
Okay, number 2, yeah, you know, USC. Matt Barkley, Robert Woods, Marquise Lee, Silas Red, everyone. It's just they are so loaded with talent. Can't go against them. But you obviously, you gotta know who number 1 is.
I'll take a wild guess, Dylan, but you say it.
Roll Alabama. Okay. After beating Michigan, who's the number 8 team in the country, yeah, they're gonna drop, but still, Michigan was there, 41-14, and plus they put their backups in the second half.
It was
just a kill.
That was a kill.
I don't really feel that anyone can beat Alabama right now. So now let's move on to what the game of the week's gonna be. So what do you think? What's your game of the week?
My game of the week, Dylan, is Stanford Duke. I think it's gonna be a great game out there.
Yeah.
Duke's gonna give them a good fight. And
yeah, San Jose State gave them up to Stanford a good fight. Duke, that could be an upset. Yeah.
Could be an upset, but I like that game. I just think the matchups are good.
That's your game of the week.
How about you?
Well, my game of the week's this might be a little bit of a surprise here. Washington against LSU. I think that Washington, they can score points. Keith Price is a great quarterback. I think he could challenge that defense. That could be an upset. I think Washington definitely can have some offense. I think they're going to stay close. They may not win, but Washington might be in the top 25 this week. So I think Washington still that could be a good game. Plus LSU, I don't know about their offense. So yeah. Okay. What's your upset of the week?
My upset of the week, Dylan, is New Mexico upsets Texas. New Mexico 66 points last week. They could have some offense, and I don't know. I don't get Texas.
Texas almost lost to Wyoming. They didn't absolutely dominate Wyoming. Okay, my upset of the week. Well, you picked Georgia last week. You know what? I'm picking Georgia this week. Up on the road against Missouri. First SEC game for Missouri. Hostile environment in Columbia, Missouri. And I think Missouri has actually a good chance of upsetting them. James Franklin, the quarterback. I think James Franklin's a great quarterback, and I think that they could definitely have a chance at upsetting Georgia. Okay,
right.
What's your player of the week?
Player of the week, impact player of the week, Dylan, is Chase Reddick. I think 450 yards or so against good Miami defense. I don't know what's going to happen to Maine, but I have a feeling Chase is going to have a big game.
Okay. My player of the week is Duke Johnson from Miami. He's playing against Kansas State next week. They possibly could upset Kansas State. So I think Duke Johnson, the speed, I don't know if anyone can really match his speed. So Duke Johnson, he got on top 10 plays last week. I really think that Duke Johnson could definitely be a good player, who could really make an impact for Miami. Miami wouldn't have won yesterday if it wasn't for him.
It was a tight game, but what are you gonna do? It's a long season.
Okay. Well, nice having you on the show.
Great to be on the show, Dylan.
Okay.
As always.
For BC Sports Report, with my dad, I'm Dylan. See you next time.